We live.
We live. Everybody ready? Let's go. Go ahead.
All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this sinful kingdom known as Babylon. All right, also as America too as well. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue.
Kal,
Halayim,
La,
Yahweh, Bahashim,
Yahushai,
Bahashim,
Ha,
Rakah,
Kodash,
Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Also to our apostles and elders as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala camp, Ahara 1. Salutations to all the occupants around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth to sincerity. Today we have a lesson, Lord, willing is edifying. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it.
Hey, we're going to be experiencing some adverse times, but you know, a lot of times when people are faced with adversity, they don't know how to take it, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know exactly what the Lord is doing to them. You know, it's kind of laying backing off the lesson that the elder did this morning on being faced with adversity. Look how Job was faced with adversity. And the only thing Job was concerned about was maintaining his integrity and his innocence and his sincerity towards the Lord. You know, that's the only thing. He didn't matter. And he lost his children. He lost everything. He was plagued with diseases. But the only thing he told the Lord, please maintain my innocence, my integrity, and my sincerity towards the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And doesn't Job mean to be hated? Job means to be hated.
Yes.
All right. So we're in the spirit of Job, just like how Yahushua said, the world's going to hate you because they hated him, right? So we're going to go through these afflictions, maybe not in the same magnitude, or maybe we are. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, like going back to the curses. So we should expect these things. That's why the scripture said, don't think it is strange when you go through these fiery trials. Because what is it doing? It's building that, it's showing you that the character that the Lord made, you know, as men, when we go out here and face the world, you know, the world's going to try to break us. We can bend, you know what I'm saying, as long as we don't fold or break or be molded to this world. As long as we use these adversities to fit the molding that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is trying to create within us. And Job is a perfect example. Yahushai is all the prophets are perfect examples, but Yahushai mainly and Job stand out as to where, you know, the things that they went through. And they did lift not no railing accusation against anyone, even though they were plagued with affliction. You know, you had Job's friends that came and they were bawling right in front of his face, but he could care less about that. You know, he was just like, well, you have all that, but this is what I have, my integrity in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's something you want to say? So with that being said, we hope this lesson is edifying for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that might be going through adversity right now.
Also, with Job, you also see the reward that he was given by the Lord for going through that adversity as well. Like, you know, at first it was him, and then him living the way he was, and then the Lord took everything from him and gave it right back tenfold, and like a true like happily ever after. All right, and that's what we're gonna have as long as we go through this affliction that we're going through now.
And that's a perfect example of not moving in haste in the time of trouble. Job stood still. Job was still in the mud. I'm talking about they had to come see him. He wasn't going nowhere. The Lord said, hey, what you trying to tell me, Lord? It's obviously you're trying to tell me something. And the Lord sat there, and Job sat there and listened. Somebody had a precept down here?
I didn't have a precept, but I had like a definition.
Okay.
So the definition I have is attributes. And the lesson that we're going into is, you know, like building character. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's building us up with these different attributes, with the things that we're going on in life with. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand why we're in these adverse situations. The Lord put us in that adverse situation because if you have a child, right, and your child is being bad, you're going to punish that child to correct them because you don't want them to learn the ways of the world. That's why the Lord put us He created a sanctuary for us to always be in the midst of Him, right? But we're going to go through these adversities, man, to create the characteristics of being gods, not being like these individuals in the world. All right. Let's start out with Job chapter 27, verse 1.
I got it. This is Job chapter 27 and verse 1.
Moreover,
Hey, feel free to come and ask questions or anything if y'all. Okay. Okay.
Moreover, Job continued his parable and said, as Yahweh liveth, who have taken away my judgment, and the Almighty who have vexed my soul, all the while my breath is in me. And
Right. He's like, even though the Lord took him through all that, he still has his breath within him. That's twofold. He had his life physically, and he had the breath of life still, his integrity, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Shai, which gives him the understanding of the affliction that he was going through. Go ahead.
Right, Job 27:3. All the while my breath is in me, and the spirit of Yahweh is in my nostrils.
See that? See that? The spirit of the Lord is in him still. Go ahead.
My lips shall not speak wickedness.
Now, that's the point. That's the point. So what happens? You have sometimes some of these people get in adverse situations, right? What's the first thing they do? They're trying to look for a solution themselves. And 9 times out of 10, that solution has nothing to do with the Lord. You have people coming to stopping to doing this work because they need to go get a job. So now they rather go out in the world and get a job and live paycheck to paycheck and still struggle and still go through adversity, but turn their back on the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Job was a prime example on how to keep our mind set on Yahweh by Shem Shai. Go ahead.
My lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit.
See, but Job still, that's how we are today. Even though we go through these adversities, we still gonna stick to the doctrine of Yahweh by Shem Shai.
Giving him praise.
Giving him praise, right? So what, like the elder said in his video, man, we weren't sit on this earth to as the appearance of struggle. We're sit on this earth to be the appearance of greatness, even going through the struggle. Like Yahushua was. Even though Yahushua said that the Son of Man have not a place to lay his head, he's sleeping in caves, but he still showed the sign of greatness every time he walked in the midst of a city. And that's we're supposed to carry that same honor as Yahushua did and as Job did. All right, was that all the way to 5?
No, I'm at 5 right now.
Job, dealing with the wife. She was talking crazy.
Yeah.
That was the moment when she tried to get him to talk bad against the Lord.
Right,
But
right.
He didn't.
Right.
Right, this is Job 2:9. Then said his wife unto him, doeth thou still retain thine integrity?
You still gonna maintain your innocence after going through all this? All right.
Curse Yahweh and die. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish.
God, look, it's God's chosen people.
So it is.
My fucking nemesis.
Yeah, you big head ass. Keep going.
But anyway, see, that's the type of thing that we go. Now, this is a
Entitlement.
perfect entitlement.
Yeah,
It's a perfect name for this lesson.
Yeah, he got the fake crown on.
The fake crown on.
The cardboard.
He's the Burger King.
Burger King.
All right, Burger King, take it easy. All right,
He's the devil anyway.
but he said unto her, thou speak. There, he said we his nemesis. See?
Yeah,
Right,
right,
you see
right.
his shirt?
Right, it
His
says
shirt,
black crime
his shirt said
matters.
black crimes matter. So he's totally
Yeah, he's
against.
racist.
Yeah, he's racist.
He went on yoga blow.
Yeah, so you gotta be. That's why the Lord said, be circumspect, man. You never know. You got enemies around you.
Right.
Real.
And he didn't hide it.
Yeah,
He
he in
did.
the right
He did.
state of mind.
Right.
Perfect. He's perfect.
Yep. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh, and shall we not receive evil?
He's in control of both sides of the spectrum. So if anything good happens to us, it comes from him. Anything bad happens to us, comes from him. All we got to do is accept it and live till it says sufficient to the day of the evils thereof. So as long as we make it to the day and make it wake up to the next morning, that's the only thing we have to worry about.
It says, in all this did not Job sin with his lips.
See there? He did not sin with his lips. He maintained his integrity and ignorance. He had people probably walking by scoffing like we just did.
For real.
And he was just looking for a reaction that he's not going to get from us. But he's going to get a reaction from the Lord when that time comes. He's going to eat them very same words that he just spoke by us. We minded our own business. We didn't say nothing to him. All right, go to all
Right, yeah, Job was speaking scripture because the Lord said, I kill and I make alive.
Correct.
So, and I wound and I heal. So Job was speaking that. He said, so we receive good only at the hands of the Most High? And the woman was like, yo, you going through it. The Lord ain't with you. That's what people would say to you.
Yeah.
Being in this truth, man.
Yeah, they probably thought the same thing about Yahushua, that the Lord wasn't with him because what he was going
When he was
through.
on the cross.
But what did they say when he was up there? Like, oh, if the Lord be with you, tell him to take you down right now.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach that.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10.
No, don't not play.
It says, Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. For mine own sake, even for my own sake will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another.
Right. So we were not sit out here to pollute the name of the Lord. So if we were supposed to have the appearance of struggling and appearance of poverty, that's not glorifying the Lord. The Lord wants us to anoint our head, you know what I'm saying, as we go through the midst of affliction, right? As we get persecuted by people for no reason. Like that dude that's walked up. But he rightfully said the correct thing. He said, oh, there goes God's chosen people. You're right. Then after that, he said, my arch nemesis. So you're not. You're the opposite of what we are. And he stated, he made a true statement. Yeah.
It comes. And if I may add on too, hey, he chose us in the furnace of affliction, man. And also too, no servant is greater than his master. So the things that the Lord Yahweh Shai went through, we're going to go through as well, man. So with that being said, by us being in that furnace of affliction, by the Lord Yahweh Shai walking this earth over 2,000 years ago was an example for us to be able to hearken to his voice back then, all right? Same as today, as we're examples of the Lord today, walking in his walk, all right? That way his sheep can follow after his voice still too as well through the mouth of his prophets, man. So that's why he chose us in the furnace of affliction. Hey, would you rather suffer for Esau and receive destruction, or would you rather suffer for the Lord and receive a reward, man, a righteous reward, man? So that's why we're out here. That's why we chose in the furnace of affliction, man. We going through it for a reason. We going through it for an example of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. 2/3 of our people, they're going through it. Why? Because they don't take heed to the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know?
I got a quick testimony. I played high school football, and I was having problems at the house, so I was missing practice, right? So the coach said, I'll never forget, he said, don't come to practice no more. You off the team. And the quarterback on the team, he said, he said, next year don't show up to practice. This is at the end of summer two-a-days, right? And he said, just show up. The quarterback for the team, he said, show up anyway, right? I showed up anyway, right? And the coach said, I'm going to make you quit, right? And I didn't quit and earn my spot on the team. Not that I was this great player, but my dedication to the game, my dedication to what I believed in at the time is what helped me through. And it's the same thing to how it works here now, right? You know, this whole world is against us and wants us to quit. That prime example, that individual walking up right now. So the devil's going to really do a lot more things to show his horns. But just like how he afflicted on Zoe, he in there right now. Let me do this to him. Let me do that to him. You feel what I'm saying? Just like how he did with conspired against Job. It said, now, what does it say? But pretty soon the accuser of our brethren shall be taken down by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You finish that verse 5 on there?
5 right now.
All right.
Back at Job 27 and verse 5.
Psalms 26 and 1.
Yahweh forbid that I should justify you till I die. I will not remove mine integrity from me.
I'm not going to we're not going to remove our integrity for anybody. Why? Because we weren't set up to do that. The Lord will not allow us to quit. The Lord has us preserved for a reason, to glorify his name. If he let all of us just fold under pressure, that's going to make his name look bad. So for his name's sake, not for anything that we've done, because we are just unprofitable servants, right?
Damn. Hey, Con, when you say it like that, man, you got to think of it and look at it like the Secret Service, man. So when we're interrogated, don't be afraid of who can kill a body. It's like who can unalive the body, but be afraid of him that can unalive the body and the soul in hell, man. So it's like we interrogated, you know what I'm saying? We brought forth against tribulation, danger, whatever the case may be. We're not going to fold. Why? Because we've been trained for it, man. We've been prepped for it, man.
And it's more like we're not afraid of them, we're afraid for them, because we know the anger of the Lord. Yeah.
Psalms 12 and 6. The words of Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of the earth, purified 7 times.
And it showed through purification through the walks of the prophets, man. Right? It's been tried every single time, and his word has not failed. Every time these prophets get sent down on the highways and byways to prophesy, everything, the word of the Lord does not return unto him void. It said, look at the days of old, whoever trusted in the Lord and was confounded. You know, it never happened. And it won't happen. Even during the times you can't even use the times of the apostles, right? when the apostles got unalived and stuff like that. That was all according to prophecies, man. That was all according to for us to be back on this earth right now to reap the reward, because they thought that the kingdom was being restored right then. No, it was the beginning of the downfall of Esau, and the 7 churches of Asia Minor had to be set up, and we were supposed to go through these afflictions, the abomination of death, all that stuff had to happen in order for us to go through what we're going through now. And now the seals are open because of what happened. So now which is proven the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai 10 times more. Every time his word goes out, it gets proven to be right every single time.
26 Psalm.
Psalms 26 and 1.
This is Psalm chapter 26, verse 1.
All the way to 4.
Judge me, O Yahweh, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in Yahweh, therefore I shall not slide. Examine me, O Yahweh, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart, for thy loving kindness is before mine eyes.
Right, so we want these things to happen, because like the elder said in this video, there might be something within you that needs to be purged out that the Lord sees that we cannot see. So he'll put us in an adverse situation to get rid of that characteristic. Like, what does it say? I forgot what chapter it's in, but it says that wicked root that was found in Adam, the Lord had to purge out. That's why the creature was subject to vanity, not willingly. But the Lord had to do that to put Adam through a process, because it said the first Adam was a living soul. The second Adam became a quickening, roughly paraphrasing, right? So now the second Adam, Yahushua, who was also the first Adam, was purified with the sacrifice that he made. You see that? So we could be a reflection of that, being able to be presented to Yahweh, the Father. Father's name is Yahweh, his son's name is Yahushua. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand and know that. All right, go ahead. Okay.
You might read that whole chapter too.
God.
1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Right. So before I came into the truth, I used to always like, why is this happening to me? Type stuff, because I had no understanding of what. But it was to preserve me, because I'm watching my surroundings, my friends prosper and doing things that they shouldn't have been doing. But like they got money, they got all these things, and I'm like, damn, why can't I get all that? But the Lord was preserving me for the times now, because he had a different path for me other than the path that they had. They had their lot and I had mine. You see what I'm saying? It says the Lord knoweth how to preserve the godly, preserve the godly and take them from away from temptation, and to reserve the unjust to the day of judgment to be punished. Right. So I had to go through those things to build the character that the Lord needed me to be, for him to present to me his truth. You see that? So now it's a certain level of integrity and innocence that we have to maintain, that the world is trying to take away from us. But the Lord won't allow that to happen. Shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All right.
Psalms 26 and verse 3. For thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go with dissemblers. I have hated the transgression, I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked.
Right. So we don't want to sit with the wicked. Whatever the Lord is trying to purge out of us, we want to stick with the program and move forward according to that. We don't want to become conformed to this world. You see that? Go ahead.
I will wash mine hands in innocence.
Job 20.
In innocence?
Innocency.
Innocence. I will wash mine hands in innocency. So will I compass thine altar, O Yahweh, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving.
That's giving praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai, publicizing it to the earth.
Right, washing the blood off our hands.
Right. You see that? Go ahead.
And tell of all thy wondrous works. Yahweh, I have loved the habitation of thy house, and the place where thine honor dwelleth. Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men.
Right. So we don't want to be like those individuals. Not that we're boasting against the branches, but we understand what it means to be a man of Yahweh by Shem Shai, and we want to be in the liking of that. We want to be a reflection of Yahweh Shai. That's what we want Yahweh to see when he looks at us. You see that? We don't want to be those individuals that the world created. We want to be the individuals that the Most High is creating.
Yeah, we don't want to be numbered with them.
We don't know.
We don't want to be part of 2/3.
No.
I'm about to say this verse 10 right here.
Yeah.
In whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. They're trying to go ahead. Well, no, that was it. That was it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Joe, go ahead.
Proverbs 11 and 18.
Full of bribes.
The wicked worketh a deceitful work, just like you were just saying. That's all they doing is working a deceitful work.
Yeah.
But unto him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward.
Right. See, under him that soweth righteousness shall she be a sore reward. And look at Job. He still maintained that integrity and maintained the truth.
He was upright.
Upright. Yes. He was upright. And
So-
what? He gained that reward, man.
Any like a carnal minded person or a worldly person, they would have took that affliction and have people have pity on them. You know, in today's time, we'll start a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something like that. But rather than do that, he was still upright. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm going through this, but at the same time, I still love the Lord, and I pray the Lord still bless me.
Like, we got to talk to the... Oh, we got... Okay, no, but see, talk to the main speaker if anything. Sorry.
No,
You're good.
no, we thought you had a question. That's
I'm
all.
not trying to disrespect. I'm just trying to. You guys are speaking scripture.
You're good.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But if you have any questions, just bring them down here. That's all.
Where?
Right here.
Right here. To the.
Oh.
Yeah, because it causes distraction when they're trying to. You know what I'm saying? No, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right, but you know, basically, being out here in with the pressures of the world, we need a place of refuge, and that refuge is in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, people seek refuge in the world when they come in face with adversity. Look at the deal with the food stamps. Now they're saying a judge ruled that Trump has to issue out some food stamps in November. Now you got people all on social media like, oh, thanking Jesus and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord wanted to crash.
Yeah, the Lord wanted to crash. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself, you know what I'm saying, at variance with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get Job 5, 27:5.
This is Job chapter 27 and verse 5. Yahweh forbid that I should justify you till I die. I will not remove mine integrity from me. My righteousness I hold fast and will not let it go.
That's the only thing we can hold on to is our righteousness. Because that's the whole purpose, right? The purpose of the world to afflict you is to try to get you to move away from righteousness. The purpose of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai afflicting us is to show us how we hold on to that righteousness. He's showing, like the Lord say, ask the Lord who you, like Zaquan said, ask the Lord who you is, he'll show you. He's gonna show you too. I don't want to ask, but he'll show us anyway.
Right.
And the thing about it is, I heard somebody say the other day, what did they say? They said they're trying to show the Lord how much faith they have in Him. I'm like, nah, you can't tell Him that because He put it in you. The Lord trying to show you how much faith He put in you. He already know because He built us like this. So when we go through these adversities, the Lord's like, what? He up there tapping the angel, watch what he do. Watch what he do. That's my servant right there. Watch what he do. Like Job, like I can imagine Most High being looking at the devil like, you thought he was gonna fold, didn't you?
Sirach 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's that last end, that reward that you're gonna get for sticking it out all the way to the end.
And the main reason you go through things following the Lord in this society is because this society wasn't founded on righteousness. It was founded off of wickedness.
Yeah.
So in this wicked society, everything around us is wicked. The way people present themselves and hold themselves and speak to you and everything, it's all wicked and it's all vain. So you have to endure all that for the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, not looking at your neighbor's wife, just not going against the law, statutes, commandments that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai put forth.
Not being wicked.
not
being
wicked.
weird. Like wicked people are weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like super weird.
Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, this is not your rest because it's gonna turn you into an American.
Right.
Yeah, America better.
Yeah, to make you bitter, it's gonna make you resent the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People are resenting of the Lord and don't even know it. That's why the scripture says you can't serve two masters because you're gonna cleave on the one and hate the other. Like you get some people that got them a job making a good money a certain amount of hour, but they got to work on Saturday. They chose the job over choosing this. See that? They had to let one go. You see that? You can't serve two masters because the Lord gonna push you to the one that you desire the most.
They're gonna take it from you.
Huh?
Come on.
And they gonna take it. Right. That's in the Hosea. She shall run after her lover, shall not overtake them. See what I'm saying?
Like Home Depot.
This one right here. Wait, you got a precept?
I got it.
Well, yeah.
Do it yourself, man.
Oh,
Go ahead. Yeah, I want to.
this is Second Maccabees, chapter 7. Second Maccabees, chapter 7. Salakia, verse 21. And this is the mother who watched her sons perish because they didn't want to eat the unrighteous meat of the king. And then this is the mother speaking. Yet she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. She said unto them,
Damn.
Right, exactly. That's the thing.
Womanly
Stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach.
So she was able to endure like a man, looking at her like a soldier will sit there and see his comrade getting, you know what I'm saying, getting butchered and still maintain that soldier mindset.
Right.
But she still, even within that, she still remained with her femininity as being a mother. You know what I'm saying? The mothers during the time of slavery, they were scared for them those things like that to happen to our children because they seen what happened to the father, so they chose the side of Esau. And taught our children not to stand up against the system. You see what I'm saying? But she was telling them, stand 10 toes down firm for what you believe in. Don't let nobody take that from you. You know what I'm saying? That's what our fathers would tell us. You feel what I'm saying? But you're still nurturing as a mother.
Right.
Let's go
Right.
ahead.
Right. No, that was it. That was it.
Oh.
On verse 23. Come on. You jump to verse 23. Verse 23. But doubtless of the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again, as you now regard not your own selves for his law's sake.
Right.
So come on, man. Hey, standing 10 toes for the Lord, man. Strive for the truth unto death, you know. Not bowing down, not bending the back, you know. Hey, standing firmly for the Lord. Strive for the truth unto death. Hey, the Lord have your back, man. So you fight for the Lord, he'll fight for you, man. You know, and having that integrity, not to bow down to your oppressors, you know.
Go ahead. Back up, Job.
Back at Job 27 and verse 6. My righteousness I hold fast and will not let it go. My heart shall not reproach me so long as I live.
Right. So his mind ain't finna reproach him. His thoughts are not gonna reproach him, man. Just as long as he lives, man. He's gonna maintain that mindset that he needs to maintain to endure. Like, cause we can trick ourselves out sometimes. Boy, listen, that pressure get to us, man, shoot. We get to thinking all kind of crazy stuff. So that's why we gotta keep our mind set on Yahweh shooting our shot. That's the only way we're gonna get through. That was all the way to 7.
Not 7 right here.
All right.
Let mine enemy be as the wicked, and he that riseth up against me as the unrighteous.
Right, and then we already know what the reward is for them. So let them be as that. Anybody that tries to come up against us, let them receive the wicked reward. All right, because when they come against us, they're coming against Yahweh Shem Shai.
I'm about to say, at Burger King, he finna get a wicked reward.
I hope I give it to him. Go ahead.
This is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 66 and verse 10. It says, for thou, O Yahweh, hast proved us, Thou hast tried us as silver is tried. Thou broughtest us into the net. Thou latest affliction upon our loins. So, right, it's Yahweh Shemashah who causes the enemy to basically lay a snare, a net, and then he'll cause us to walk upon it. Right? It says, thou broughtest us into the net. Thou latest affliction upon our loins. Thou hast caused man to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. So Yahweh Shemashah basically bring us through adversity. He'll basically put it on the devil's mind to afflict us. He'll put a strong, courageous spirit on us to walk through that adversity. And then at the end, we're going to see the benefit and the reward that we will receive for basically making it through that adverse situation through the spirit prophet Yahweh Shemashah. So right, it says, and afterwards he brought us into a large place. So right now, America is a big form of walking adversity. We're walking through America, the land of the valley of the shadow of death. And the time will come to where we're going to make it to that large place, being the kingdom of Yahweh Shemashah.
Okay.
You just see unaliveness everywhere in the faces of the people when you walk through this place. You know, you just see unrighteousness. It's like walking through a haunted house, a real scary one. This is the best haunted house ever made. this is scaring me, for real.
You know, our mind acts as a governor, or what's called a critic. You know, so if you have a clear conscience, then you have confidence towards the Lord, like Job did. John, yeah.
Innocence, integrity, yeah.
That's why it's important to repent when you feel something off in your spirit that you might have done against the Lord, to offend the Lord. Hurry up and pray to get that up off you, so that way you can walk, you can continue your walk
In your integrity.
right, and forgive yourself and move on.
Go on, forgive yourself.
For you know, for the time being, to the Lord judge you. Well, that's cool, Lord. I forgave myself. Like,
Don't worry about it.
1 John 3:20. For if our heart condemn us, Yahweh is greater than our heart.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you get double, you know,
Yeah.
and knoweth all things. But if our heart condemn us not, then we have confidence toward Yahweh. And whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight, like Job.
Yep, we do those things. And guess what? We the only ones knows how to do the things that are pleasing in the sight of the Lord.
Yeah, now it's about confidence now.
Yeah. So we have to have knowing that. What? Baruch 3 and 4.
I get that one.
Yeah. That was
Going off of what Zaquan just said, having that confidence. More and more, I've been telling people, I go to church. And I call it church around people that don't know it's camp. And they're like, "Oh, what church you go to?" They're like, "Yeah, Lions Den." They're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then they were
There's
like,
actually a Lions Den church on Little Turner.
"Oh, all right, well." I tell them it's here.
Oh yeah.
But then they're like, "Oh, so you just just go in there." I was like, "No, it's just out and about." They're like, "Oh, what do you do?" Yeah, I'm a priest. Like you have to confidently say that. Like we have to say who we are now. Well, I'm a prophet of the Lord. It's coming to the time where we have to truly separate ourselves.
Right. There you go. I'm just gonna show that separation.
This is 1 Peter's. One more. 1 Peter's 3:15. But sanctify Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear.
Timing for that scripture is crazy.
Wow.
Taking up his point too.
Good.
But this is the other point that gets you back on your topic.
God.
Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Yahushua.
Right, because that woe to them that call evil good and good evil, because they speak evil of us for what we're preaching. And what we're preaching is the truth. And nobody can stand up against that, no matter what the doctrine they come up with. It's nothing. But with that being said, we maintain our integrity in the Lord and the sincerity and truth. So we're confident in what we know, right? Because we know the truth. And we're going to hold on to that all the way to the end, no matter what.
Like saying,
I got it right here.
Right.
We wanted to interview you guys. We don't know what what's going on here, but we wanted to give you guys an interview. Just tell us what you're about, what you're doing here, and all that.
I mean, like CBS News wants to interview. Who are you to?
Oh no,
we're
we're just a high school club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we're just interviewing random people on the street about different things, but we saw you guys. We were like, oh, this is interesting. We wanted to. know what
Okay,
you
well,
guys
this
want.
right here should get you an A in class, all right? So we're out here to teach our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that they're the Israelites according to the Holy Bible. These are the slave names they were given. These are the biblical names that were given to them, given to us by Yahweh Shai. But it's not all according to code, because the children of Israel were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So just like if I marry a Caucasian woman, my son's gonna come out looking kind of fair. And if he was to do the same thing, right, and repetitive, like by the time it comes down to the line, right, the Israelite person would look like the other nation, even though the bloodline goes back to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not according to color, it's according to bloodline and the children of the promise. And it's according to faith and truth in the Son, Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which that's not his name. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they spoke Hebrew. So Jesus doesn't even mean anything.
His name is Yahweh Shai.
His name is Yahweh Shai.
Get that on camera.
So you guys,
They never said it.
some sort of breakouts of Judaism, or
It's not Judaism. See, Judaism was created by the individuals that are over there in the land today that are not righteously dead. Khazars. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Even
So-
the ish on Jewish shows you that it's pertaining to something.
Yes. Not actually authentically hidden.
Mm-hmm.
So they deal with the Babylonian Talmud, right? They actually despise the Messiah.
Yeah, 1948, Balfour Agreement,
Yes.
Balfour Declaration.
Majority of them came from Germany. And you know, through that 1948 Balfour Declaration, they made them sovereign in that land, which really is rightfully not righteous. But if you go back in the Jewish Encyclopedia, it says they're Jews by convert, not bloodline. Conversion, which is not possible, according to the scriptures.
So what would you guys describe yourselves as then? What do you call it?
There was, by definition, it's a covenant from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to the sons of Israel, which will be the Hebrew Israelites. 12 tribes of Jacob.
All right, thanks guys.
Hey, but important thing is the father's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. People need to know that. And we are here. We
Got it
are
all on video.
right. We are here. We always see a lot of Israelites get on camera and they never say the Lord's name that we've studied to find, and we bring in warning of judgment that's coming, and it's from the name Yahweh and his son named Yahweh Shai. And he prophesied that World War III was coming in the Bible, and that they're going to push a mark of the beast, which is the MOT, the digital system. Everything's happening that the Bible says, and it's going to end with World War III, nuclear missiles hitting America, which is Babylon. Right? So that's the warning. So we are here to wake up the elect of Israel. That's it.
All right, thanks guys.
Hey, appreciate your time.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey man, peace.
Yeah, peace. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Hey, my brother, man. Good seeing you. All right, y'all too. You know that. All right, bro.
Have a
You
good
need to
one.
be out here with us, man. That's right. That's right. That's right.
He'll get out here. The Lord gonna call him. The Lord gonna pull him.
Oh, that'd be cool.
The Lord gonna pull him. He pulling you now.
Precept.
Hey, go ahead.
This is Psalms 33 and 12, and it reads, "Blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord Yahweh, and the people whom he have chosen for his own inheritance."
See, the Lord chose them. We ain't choose nothing. Because you know what? The way the affliction of the world does, to be honest, if the Lord didn't lighten our spirits, we probably would have chose the world. The Lord had to choose us and pull us out of the world, because why we're tap dancing in the world? Because we thought that's where we're supposed to be.
Trying to conquer it.
Trying to conquer it.
Ooh.
And that was during like what was called like the Harlem Renaissance during like the 20s and 30s. That's when our people were really trying to be like Esau, like perming their hair and wearing the suits and doing their best to be just like Esau. But when Abba Bivin stepped out with like the 60s and 70s, that's when our people, you know, they veered off into like all the Black Panther and stuff like that. But at the same time, that's when our people were separating themselves, I'll say,
Yeah,
to an
you
extent.
know what really got our people, man? The Latino tribes too, and G. You know, Judah, Northern tribes, huh? Southern tribes. Scarface. That movie had it like, come over here and live the dream.
Yeah.
I want the world. The world is yours.
The world is, that's good.
That shit messed a lot of Jake up. Man.
Yeah, it did.
That mixed with the rock music too. That amplified it.
And then right after that, then you had the 90s, then Belly came out.
Belly.
Oh, Belly. Yeah.
Well, listen, you couldn't tell me I wasn't, boy.
Hey,
Hey,
a white
man.
pool table.
Somebody say things like the world is your oyster and shit like that.
Right, so that's what Esau knew that. It was a trick, man. It was a trick to deter our minds away from the truth. You know?
Yeah, to keep us from looking within.
Keep us from looking within.
Without.
Right.
Just like they try to keep us looking down when the Lord tells us to look up.
Right. Because once you dress up this outside, you hesitate to look within because you create a character. And that's that's Esau's trick. They don't want us to look within to see how we're still kings and gods that roam the earth. They want us to we got to try to make everybody else believe that. But once we believe that within ourselves, that's when what's within is gonna show without. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Michael Jackson made that song. I'm staring at the man in the mirror. Everybody, when we stare at the mirror, we're not staring we're not staring at our outside visages, our flesh. Or everyone we look at our inner selves, but a lot of people don't like to look in mirrors because they don't want to see their true self. Not just the outside, all right, that inner man that everybody can see within themselves. Everybody can see that. Some people aren't aware of it. Some people are, but the people who don't want to see themselves, they don't look in mirrors.
Yeah, because they'll see that the inner man is just a babe. And it's not nurtured at all, but the outward man is wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
And creating the character, but the inner was still a babe, still sick, still unnurtured, not
Still
healed.
crying, still
Unswaddled.
acting in blood,
Unswaddled.
unsalted.
The whole Ezekiel 16.
Yeah, right.
So when we become man, we put away childish things. That's when the outward man begins to perish, and the inward man begins to grow day by day.
Yeah, man.
Start
Yeah.
forward farming for real.
That's crazy. Did we go all the way to 7 in that Job? Precept? Oh, go ahead.
This Hebrews 10 and 34, for ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that shall, after ye have done the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye might receive the promise. So it's just about endurance, man, and constantly enduring, especially in the times of affliction. All right, where it's more important to be endure the most, man, because that's where you're in that tight space, man, of being lukewarm. All right, where you can fall to the wayside, to the right or to the left, man.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Some more precepts?
I got one real quick. Going off into putting off that weak nature. So like, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. Right, so the Lord is telling us to put off that weak nature, man, to turn back to Him and put on the armor of the elect, man, and put off that weak nature, right, and stop, falling behind the world, right, turn back to the Lord and walk in His truth, man, because it's the only way through salvation.
And put off those mortal thoughts. Sometimes your mind will be racing so much that you'll be stuck. You just kind of be like, damn, you think about so much, and you'll see a lot of individuals, they'll be stuck and their thoughts racing pretty much about bullshit. If you want to have your mind racing about what you are reading, or have your mind racing about what you want to read, or what's been pulling at you, or what your lesson's gonna be about, or a prayer.
Kill that
all right,
doubt.
right. That kill that doubt. Let go from the mortal thoughts. We have immortal souls in these mortal vessels. Like
Right, so just to add on to that real quick. So the Lord is when Yahweh Shai looks into you, He want to see Himself in you, man. Yeah. And that's the whole point of all of it. He don't want to look at you and see a heathen nation, spiritually. He want to see Himself in you.
Right. So once you put away those mortal thoughts and your mind, and the Lord opens your mind to immortality. Just be prepared, because the Lord is gonna show Himself to you. You're gonna be fearful in the beginning, but once you understand, because what he's creating the mindset within him, in us. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna be thinking like the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like just like how your woman at the house, she needs to be studying you, right? So she can think like you. Like at my house, for example, like I be looking for doing something like, damn, what the hell am I damn what I was looking for? I was looking for something to take and put, and I was getting everything together, and my girl was like, babe, I already knew everything in the car. Everything that I had set out in my mind to do list by list, she had already done it. Right? And I was like, man, get out my head. It's kind of scary sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, because you gotta be kind of mindful when you're dealing with human beings, man, because you know, we all human and you know, so we're not perfect. But it's good to have a helpmate like that, and we become helpmates to each other. Like you know what I'm saying? You'll see Apostle Tahar, he'll be teaching. And you know, he'll go into a topic and he won't even fully he ain't even crack the threshold of the topic that he's going to, and he'll turn to Apostle Gabar and like, you know what I want, right? And he's already there. You see what I'm saying? So that's the mindset of the Lord being created within us. We do the same thing up here. Like a couple times it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I was doing certain lessons. And then I'm like, boy, I'm finna upload this lesson up. It's a file lesson, da-da-da-da. Zaquan done uploaded. And I'm like, we ain't talking to each other or nothing. But it's like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, look, yo, Lord, you funny, bro. Like it'd be crazy. And to see that within your children. So imagine when you look at your children, right? You see your children doing the same thing. I'm like, damn. So imagine how about Shemel Shai looking at us, and we're walking around in the reflection of them.
Hey, y'all showing up like, man, he swatted that demon away just like I used to. Just like
bro, like they out there watching the movie. They're like, they tell me, hey, John was like, hey, watch this part, check this out. But the only thing about it is Yahweh Shai waiting on the green light to come down here and wreak havoc. And come chill with us.
He waiting for his scene.
Yeah, he's waiting for like, man, I want to go with my brothers at, man. You know what I'm saying? But he has to wait. So as we're being patient, Yahweh Shai is being patient also. You know what I'm saying? The angels are being patient also because they want to get busy too. They see wickedness, they see the affliction that they're going through. The more affliction that they go through, the more pissed off the Lord get. So as we go through these afflictions, he ain't mad enough yet. But everybody got their boiling point. You know what I'm saying? Even the Most High, he has his boiling point where he's gonna say enough is enough. Go tear that shit up. Bottom line. And as in destroying, he will defend. All right. We did the Job's 27. All right. So let's get Daniel 12 and 10, Revelation 22 and 11.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried.
So how are we gonna be purified and made white? Through the trials. Many shall be purified and made white and tried. So expect these things to happen, and it's just like, just think about the type of individual I want to say you become, but we're really, real talk, we're already those individuals. We just got to knock the dust off our garments, because we came in this world being those individuals, but going through the adversity, going through life, right, up to the point we came into the truth, we got a bunch of stains put on our garment, so the Lord is cleaning us off. So we came into the world the same individuals, but the world try to take that out of us. You see that? That was it.
It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Right, so we understand. We understand. Oh, this your work, Lord. Just have your way with me. Try my reins. Purify me in your name. You get that? All right, let's get Revelation 22 and 11.
This is Revelation 22 and 11, and it reads, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Right, so everybody, let the wicked be wicked. Let them do like the angel told Ezra. Don't worry about what's going to happen to the wicked. Just worry about you being, you know what I'm saying, being preserved by Yahweh Shemel Shai. Go ahead.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right, so we don't want to be filthy, so we're not going to follow the ways of the world. We're not going to let go of our integrity and our innocence, right, to become filthy again when the Lord had already cleaned us off. Go ahead.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
So we came into this world righteous, right? But the scripture says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduceth them. You see what I'm saying? So we came into this earth as a righteous being, but the wicked are estranged from the womb. Right. So apparently, if the wicked are estranged from the womb, we're righteous from the womb. But that righteous path, right, as a babe. But now we're being reborn again through the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai to become new creatures. That's why he had to cleanse us off. So that goes into what, Zechariah 13. We ain't got to get it, but Zechariah, that fountain that was open to the house of Jacob for uncleanness and sin. So we were born, as righteous beings, being born into sin, we were subject to vanity, but not willingly, according to Romans 8 and 20. You see that? So now, us being cleansed through the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, we put away off those immortal thoughts and put on immortality, right? Because having this word within us, we live forever, no matter what happens to the flesh on this side. You see that? So the works that we do in the name of Yahweh, Father's name, Yahweh, Son's name, Yahweh Shai, man. That's our Redeemer and our Savior. All right. So as the world tries to inflict us, right, and take that away from us, we our works are going to follow us no matter what happens to this body. See that? All right. Go ahead.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
So we're set apart from the beginning. We're set apart in the heavenly sense, and when we're in the spiritual realm, because we're on the right hand side. And when we came down here, we're still going to be holy. When we go through the affliction, we're still going to be holy. In the name of the Father's name is Yahweh, Son's name is Yahweh. We need to know these. They told us false names because they wanted us to take us away from our integrity and our innocence in the Lord. But we're being brought back to our righteous calling and being brought to our righteous state of mind. Any individual that deals with trauma, they're going to act upon that trauma, right? But you have to put the individual back into the original state of mind that they were in before they went through that traumatic series of events, right? In order to restore them back to their mental health. So that's what the Lord is doing, restoring us back to our mental health. You just slap, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Restoring us back to our mental health. I must have said something good. I'm talking about it.
That's right.
So with that being said, so we have Job and Yahweh Shai as examples of going through affliction and standing 10 toes down, being immortal with the truth. All right, let's get back to that Job 27 verse. Yeah.
And this is Job chapter 27 and verse 8. For what is the hope of a hypocrite? Slaki, what is the hope of the hypocrite? Though he have gained when Yahweh taketh away his soul.
So what is the hope of a hypocrite in general, man? You want to be a hypocrite, you only want to serve and praise the Lord when you're doing good. But then when you're doing bad, you want to forsake the Lord. You don't believe in him no more. What kind of shit is that?
Hey, that's what the first verse you brought out, where it said Job said, "My lips shall not speak wickedness or deceivableness." Don't say to yourself, "Oh, the Lord not dealing with me because I'm going through this," or da 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 da. Say, "I pray the Lord gives me strength as I go through this adversity."
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I always be like, "Lord, you got something great for me." I got a friend, man. I argue back and forth with this girl all the time, but one thing about it, two things for sure. The Lord puts a spirit on her every time I'm going through some shit, like, because she'll always tell me, "Remember the words that you told me." She said, the Lord must got something great for you because you're going through this. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? What am I gonna do? Give up? I couldn't even do that because the Lord didn't design me to do that. Lord willing, I stay in the same mind frame all the way to the end. Because in the end, there is no end, because the end is the beginning. Go ahead.
John 17 and 14. I have given them thy word, and the world has hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
Right, the Lord's going to protect us from the evil, man. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't balling. You see what I'm saying? If you like another same individual, she's always telling me, if you don't have people hating you, then you must be doing something wrong. I'm like, what you mean? If you don't have any people hating you, you must be doing something wrong, because the world loves each other. You know what I'm saying? Esau loved those that turn their back on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They blessed the covetous. You see that?
That's why it's important not to take anything personal, because the Lord is doing, the Lord is working with us, and He's working with other people as well. They're gonna wake up to shame, so let them walk their path and wake up to shame. We want to be woken up to what's the scripture?
Everlasting life.
Everlasting life. Come on.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, we got one individual hating on you, you can hear it, and he's saying 2, 3, 4. About the 10th one, it sounds like noise.
Sound like noise. Sound like Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah. Blah, 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 blah.
Put those numbers up.
Right. So we look to be hated of the world and love of the Lord.
Precept.
Go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, my son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. You know?
Go ahead. You can speak on it.
Okay, and I'll just bring that out, just bringing it out, you know what I'm saying? Going on with that business, man, in meekness, man. Walking that walk, keeping that integrity, you know what I'm saying? And what business do we have with the Lord, all right? The business we have with the Lord is going out and crying out loud, sparing not. You know what I'm saying? Showing our people their transgressions, man.
Right.
Giving them that true gospel, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving that testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So that's our business, man. And it says, with thy business in meekness, so we gotta be meekful, you know what I'm saying? You know, not lowly in spirit, you know what I'm saying, but
Not boastful, prideful.
Meekness, so that we could be approved of them, of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man.
All right. Yeah.
Back at Job 27 and verse 8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he have gained when Yahweh taketh away his soul?
So now he done gained everything, the Lord take everything from him. Now his wealth is distributed through other hypocrites. You see what I'm saying? And you can't take nothing with you, so where's the hope? Well, you done turned away from the Lord to gain all that, and the Lord done took your life.
Will Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai hear his cry when trouble cometh upon him?
But now, when you in the time of trouble, you want to start calling on the Lord now. No, the Lord, talk to the hand, talk to the hand. That's all the Lord gonna say. The Lord gonna say, talk to the hand. That's all you need to talk to. That was it.
It's 10 right there.
Oh, no. I just needed to, wait a minute. 8, that's it. 7 and 8. That's cool. We'll come back to it, because we're going to come back for 8 to 10. All right, Psalms 92 and 5. Oh, no, go ahead on the call.
Go to Psalms.
Okay. All right, Psalms 92 and 5 all the way to 7.
This is Psalms chapter 92, verse 5. O Yahweh, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep.
The thoughts of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are very deep. And can you imagine he's allowing you to enter into his world, to think like him? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Do you know how, man, go ahead. I don't even want to say nothing.
A brutish man knoweth not, neither doeth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the works of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
That's the only reason why they're being lifted up. You see that? That's the only reason why they're in the position that they're in right now, because if we were to spring up with them, we would get destroyed right along with them. So that's why the Lord said, depart from this. This is not your rest. Let them spring up. Let them spring up like the wheats and the tares. Let all of them grow up together. You see that? Take the tares and burn them up and put the wheat in my barn. You see that? So the only, man, listen, if the children be multiplied, it is for the sword. That's it. All right, let's get, that was all the way to 7. All right. Nicole, you got your precept? This is Sirach, chapter 2.
Verse 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou may be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So the Lord says, when you come to him, be prepared. Be prepared what? To be tested, because he has to try you. He has to make you, and even in the testing and the trying, it makes you better. It makes you more solid. It makes you more affirmed and confirmed in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But he says, while you're going through that, constantly endure. Stand 10 toes down. Stand for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Don't make haste in the time of trouble. When things get hard or seemingly get hard, don't psych yourself out. Don't start moving out of fear, per se. And it says, cleave unto the Most High. When you start going through trials, just like Job, when he started going through these trials, he cleaved ever more closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. No matter what was said to him, he cleaved unto the Lord, and he was increased at his last end. And it says, whatsoever is brought upon you, so meaning basically take it on the chin, take it with a positive mindset, even though it ain't easy, but still take it with a positive mindset. That's what it means by whatsoever is brought upon you, take cheerfully. And the Lord tell you to be patient when he changes you to a lower state. When you do get into a situation or whatever, the Lord just say be patient, because like it was stated earlier, the Lord is doing something. He's proving you, he's making you better, he's showing you something, or he's taking something out of you that may not be of him. And again, for gold is tried in the fire. In order to purify gold, you got to put it in the fire to get the impurities off of it. Even jewelry makers, when they make jewelry, that's what they do. They use fire to purify the jewelry, and then they form it, they do some other stuff, and they put it in water, and they take it and they put it in more fire until it gets to more finer to what they want, and then they use it to make the jewelry with.
They use a crucible.
Gone.
Crucifixion, crucible. No servant greater than his master.
Look how much fire Yahweh. Look at how much fire Yahweh went through while he was on this earth. He didn't have a full. He didn't really have a home to call his. He was just being a pilgrim, traversing to and fro.
Go ahead,
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in its season. His leaf also shall not wither, whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. So I brought that out because just like a tree that's planted by the river, that's where it has the most grounded roots. And let's just say a storm or a hurricane or like a tempest come by, that same exact tree, even though it may bend side to side, it may have some branches fall off, that tree still stands. It still stands at its roots. It stands 10 toes down.
I was standing next to a whole bunch of trees on a windy day, and I saw that the tops of them were swaying real hard. So I was like, all right, so if I touch it, I should be able to feel it move, but I didn't. I even put my ear up to the tree to hear if I could hear like stress within it, and I couldn't hear anything. So it was made to be rigid, but at the same time move when wind came, and that's how we're supposed to be, next to the water of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
And another thing too is somebody can fact check this, but it's certain trees that if you shake it a little bit, it makes it better.
Yeah, because what happens is, like, as in some trees at the bends, the roots of it start to crack a little bit, and it grow back together stronger.
So boom.
I'm about to say, kind of like our muscles.
Yeah, kind of like
same exact way. Even though you go through so much hardship, you go through like a tough time or like a tough period. Through that, it'll make you stronger. And the ones that's further away from the river, the ones that don't have that grounded roots, once they go through that that hurricane, that tempest, they're gonna be that tree gonna come up from its roots.
Get the story, go ahead.
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 6. It says, as ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. So you have to be rooted. That's the only way you'll be able to withstand the adversity when it comes. You see what I'm saying? Having that mind towards Yahweh Bashem Ashai and reading the accounts of the prophets of old and how they basically made it through their adversity. But you have to be rooted just like a tree.
Current.
All right. Let's get Job 27 and 8 all the way to 10.
This is Job chapter 27 and verse 8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he gain?
Oh, we already read that. My bad. Right, we already read that. Let's get Psalms 10 and 1 all the way to 4. Yeah, that's what I want.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
Right. But the Lord ain't hiding himself. He's being patient. And so we have to learn to understand patience. Go ahead.
Verse 2. The wicked and his pride doth persecute the poor.
So we're going to go through this persecution. We're going to have to endure this affliction. Keep going.
It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
And basically that's exactly what's going to happen. All this stuff is set up to be a trap against them. They think they trapping us. They trapping their damn self.
They come. Just like the movies. Esau be that big bully. What's up, Twinkle Toes? Got you all back into the corner and whatnot. Yeah, they beat you up, get away with it one time. They think they can be able to continue to do it, man. So they devise their plans against you. Yeah, you know what? Thursday you getting swirly, man. At 3 o'clock. And guess what? The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai go come in and interrupt those plans, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Basically, because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand that they're Israelites of the Holy Bible. And the Father's name is Yahweh, Son's name is Yahweh. They're people. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth.
The Lord needs to hate. He can't stand the covenant. And they bless the people that the Lord hate. All right, and cursing and persecuting the ones he loves. How is that going to work in the balance? You know, what reward can you get out of that? You know? All right,
Okay. Verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts.
Yahweh ain't in none of his thoughts. He doesn't have his mind set on Yahweh by Shem Shai. That's why he's so eager to do wicked. He has no conscience, no guilty conscience of anything. He feel like what he's doing is right.
Shit, that's why they go contrary to the Lord, the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai ways. The might be, the system. Shit, the list goes on.
Basically. All right, let's get that 9 and 10.
This is Job 27, right?
Yep.
27 and verse 9. Will Yahweh hear his cry when trouble cometh upon him?
No, he will not. Yahweh will not hear his cry when trouble comes upon him. The Lord's going to laugh at his calamities. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Will he delight himself in the Almighty? Will he always call upon Yahweh? Keep reading. It's 11 right now.
No. Hold that on. All right. All right. Let's get Yeah, go to 12. Matter of fact.
Job 27 and 11. I will teach you by the hand of Yahweh that which is with the Almighty will I not conceal.
All right. We're gonna extol it to the clouds. We ain't gonna hold this truth down back. We're gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Through the adversity, we're gonna teach more truth because the world looks for us to fold and break when we go through the adversity, right? But when they see us shining like a light, right? When they see us still standing still believing in Yahweh by Shem Shai, they look at us like we're crazy. Yeah, but then in the end, it's gonna be exposed on why we believe in the Lord.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, verse 10, let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Right.
Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Right. So read that again. Have you put yourself together when you get away.
Hey, the Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs.
And this is the mindset of the wicked.
Of the age. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us wait, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
Right, we got next. So they can go ahead and play, like I said last week I said, they can play all the games they want, because when we get on the court, we ain't getting off.
Hey, like the first part of the scripture where it says, let us oppress the poor righteous man, we gotta pay to drive. We gotta pay to buy a card to get in our own car that we paid for with our own money. Well, it's not our money, it's their money. Got their faces on it. It ain't even money. You know, all this big ass rigmarole is just like the bishop said. This game that they set up, we have to play their unrighteous, wicked game just so that way we can survive our day to day and earn our daily bread.
Go ahead.
First Samuel 2:7. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich, not Esau. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill. Right, no man shall redeem you, but him. To set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he hath set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail.
Right, so that's why the Lord said, don't glory in your strength. Don't glory in your wisdom. Don't glory in your might or your money.
Yeah, your systems, your little digital systems, none of that.
Right. Trickery. All you don't glory in your witchcraft, because that's gonna be the downfall of it.
I got 21,000 followers. I'm somebody.
Yeah. You ain't got the Lord.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Right.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So kind of as the brother Zariah was saying, everyone is trying to you gotta buy a car that you don't own, use money that's not yours, to basically it's an endless big ass rigmarole. You know, you should be following after the Lord Yahweh by my shot. Let him be your shepherd ultimately. You know, we're a sheep.
Okay. Right. All right.
This is Psalms chapter 20, verse 6. And it reads, now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed, and he will hear him from his holy heaven, with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord, our power. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. So I want to bring that part out. We are risen and stand upright, you know, and they are brought down. You know, so it's for the Lord's elect, man. You know, at the end of the day, we will be the ones, you know, it's our turn, right, you know, coming up. You know, that's why it says Jacob held first the heel of Esau, right? That's how fast the transition is going to happen from their downfall to our upbringing, or our uprising, should I say. So like,
Rising up.
and rising up.
All right. You all right? All right. We did Psalms chapter 2, verse 1.
God.
We did?
All right, bro.
Okay. Job 27, 13, and 14.
All right. This is Job chapter 27 and verse 13. This is the portion of the wicked.
Ooh, we finna get to now. Now that we've endured, right? We finna get into some revelation of what comes from our endurance and what comes from their hypocrisy. See that? The sincere versus the entitled, right? The entitlement of Esau, because guess what? In Genesis 27, he was upset about the birthright. and the blessing being taken from him.
Thou hast but one blessing.
Right, but he feels entitled to have some type of blessing, right? And Jacob gave him one, but that blessing is going to lead him to his destruction. Go ahead.
Job 27 and verse 13. This is the portion of the wicked man with Yahweh in the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied,
why are they multiplied?
It is for the sword.
See that?
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
His offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So he's not going to be able to perform his enterprise, man. His offering is not, because they pass their lands to their children, and they call them lands after their inward thoughts that their house is going to continue forever, but it's not.
Hey, and that entitlement go right along with it, man. Hey, cause shit, just the other week you had the Edomite. Hey, yeah, man, they entitled to the birthright. They feel that they're entitled to the birthright. They out here speaking as if, oh yeah, man, Jacob stole it. No,
Yeah,
it was
deceiver.
given into us. Hey, shit. Your ancestor was starving and shit couldn't wait, didn't have any patience. No type of what's the word? Yeah, patience to wait. What he wanted the red pottage right then and there, man. So he gave it away.
And what did he say? What is this birthright to me? You don't mean nothing. That's what he said.
What if I die? What if I die?
If I may add on to that, the blessing, the blessing of the promise was already told to Rebecca anyway. Right? The elder should serve the younger, so she already knew what time it was. That's why she, hey, go put that stuff on your arm, go in there and go talk to your daddy, man.
Go in your daddy room, smelling like a bell.
Right.
Musky bear.
Musky.
Take this good old meat in there, man.
What you gotta do?
It smell and feel like Esau.
That was great.
And then he was like, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, you good, bro?
It's delicious.
And that's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When he says nothing's gonna come back unto him void, he prophesied that was the elder shall serve. The elder shall serve the younger. That the blessing was going to be given like that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. He didn't steal anything. He just,
right.
He supplanted him. He took his place.
Yeah.
That's it. He wasn't there. Esau wasn't there. It was just Jacob in the place.
Yeah.
But he ain't steal nothing. He just took his place. That's what it means. Let me read this real quick.
Okay.
Genesis 27 and 36. And he said, "Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthrights." He took his place. "And behold, now he taketh away my blessing." And he said, "Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?" So it was prophecy.
Right, it was prophecy, and yeah, so prophetic for him to be giving us the whole world and him to take it by the sword. Yep. So everything lined up exactly the way it's supposed to line up.
Yeah, Esau didn't even care. Esau didn't even care about the blessing. He just didn't want Jacob to have it.
Right, that's crazy.
That is right.
Yeah, you know somebody don't want something, they just want you to have it.
They don't want you to have it.
Hey, imagine Esau ruling forever though. Like that'd be crazy.
That was
That is what's
Hey, the suicide rate would go sky high.
Hey, yeah, it wouldn't be no flesh left to be saved.
Right, yeah. If Esau ruled forever, it wouldn't be no forever because
Everything will be done.
It'll play out like the movies that they shit. AI took over.
AI took over. The world is a wasteland. The ocean's dried up. Type shit. They gonna try to go to fucking Mars or something.
No, the Earth will get rid of Esau. The Earth will get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
That would get rid of everybody.
The Earth will get rid of everybody. Esau had to rule forever. The Earth will be like, really, Lord?
Hey, it's gonna be
The Earth will take away its own atmospheres.
For real. All right, let's get Isaiah 14 and 21. You went to 14 on that?
Yes, sir.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they that do not rise nor possess the land.
So the Lord don't want them to rise and possess the whole earth that they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, possess. So the Lord's like, as they're trying to perform their enterprise, they're preparing themselves for slaughter. They're preparing their children. All the iniquities of the upper elites, gonna fall upon their children, man. Just like all the blessings gonna fall upon us.
I didn't have anything to do with that. My dad.
Talk to the Lord. Talk to the Lord. Talk to the Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You want to hear? Right, yeah, I'm just following.
You ain't want to listen to me. I don't want to listen to you. Talk to the Lord. Hey, Job 27:15 all the way to 18.
27 to 15?
Yeah.
This is Job. This is Job 27 and verse 15. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep.
Hey, listen. I don't know if there's any of y'all Esau females watching, but y'all ain't gonna care when it go down like that. Y'all ain't gonna care. I mean, half of the women know how wicked these devils is anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Though he heap up silver as dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall he put it on.
The just shall put it on.
Yeah, calm, my bad. So like, but the just shall put it on.
Right, the just. Who is the just? Us. Bars.
And the innocent shall divide the silver.
Who are the innocent? Us. We shall divide the silver, man. So though he trying to heap up raiment and gold and silver, he ain't gonna put it on. What does Scripture say? We shall plant vineyards and eat the grapes. You know what I'm saying? We weren't able to eat the grapes before. Guess who's not gonna be able to eat the grapes?
Guess who's gonna be feeding us the grapes now?
He ain't feed shit to me. I don't want him to touch my shit. I barely want him to
Keep you.
All right. Habakkuk 2 and 12. And Nahum 3 and 1.
Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Yeah, you don't have to. 2 and 12.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Right, this is how this understands. It's through bloodshed. The Lord said, destruction to him that build a town with blood. Go ahead.
Establish a city by iniquity.
And what this is the prime location. This is why this is the altar set up for the Lord to bring back judgment. Sacrifice some Bosra right here. Go ahead. That was it. Wait, hold on.
That was in the 12.
Yeah. Nahum 3 and 1.
This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. It says the prey depart of not.
We still here. The prey depart of not. We still here. Nah, that ain't me. Hey, we still here, man. To this day, like what Deontay was, to this day.
You know what I'm talking about.
Right, so we still here. We can't even leave. They talking about go back there. How? How? You can't go nowhere. They canceled 299 flights today. They banning travel and all kinds of expenses. Man, they ain't want. Man, listen. If Jake left, had a way to go to back whatever, this whole place would crash. The economy we are the foundation of this economy. Like, so they talk that shit. They don't mean that.
Right.
You know?
Stoplight was invented by Jake.
Everything was invented by
everything. Oh yeah, the heavens and the universe was invented by
right. It was constructed by
Constructed.
Yeah, it was invented by the Most High. All right, let's get what was that? Habakkuk 2 and 12.
Nahum 1.
Nahum 3 and 1. We read that.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not.
Prey departeth not. Like we said, we still here. We did read that.
That's Exodus 21.
All right, let's get you got a precept?
Okay, I got one.
Go ahead.
This Job chapter, Salakia, this is an interjection. This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. As the prey departeth not. It says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right, so hey, that he's been set up, man. He set himself up by way of his blessing. All right, that he was impatient about.
all right, and making and hasty about, ultimately that's what he brought upon himself. Hell, all right, no condition.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Somebody get Job 27 and 14 all the way to 20.
This is Job 27 and verse 14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him,
twofold, because meaning his offering is not going to be able to eat the benefits that Esau's trying to be set up. But even if they were to, they're so greedy, they still wouldn't be satisfied. They still wouldn't be satisfied. Go ahead.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep.
They don't be caring.
Though he heap up silver as dust, and prepare raiment as clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
Some of my gold trim garments. Go ahead.
And the innocent shall divide the silver. He buildeth his house as a moth and as a booth that the keeper maketh. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not.
He is not. He's going to open his eyes one day and realize he is nothing. Nothing. These them.
Nada. Terror take hold on him as waters, as tempest stealeth him away in the night. What is that? The east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth, and as a storm hurleth him out of his place.
Right, the Lord, that's how fast the Lord gonna get him up out of here. What that battle rapper, that was the slogan, get him the fuck out of here. See that? You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, that's how quickly the Lord gonna get rid of Esau. That was the 20.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay, hold on. Hold on. Somebody get Job 18 and 11, all the way to 16.
It's Job 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
See that? And bruh, the king of terrorists is gonna bring pressure on this nation, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is his name, just in case you ain't know.
Hey, he gonna show you how to be the true him.
Yeah. Hey, boy, Esau a big ass nail.
He one of those ones you hit with the concrete, a case hard nail.
Cricket.
I'm talking about bamming the shit up that nail. Go ahead.
This one a railroad nail.
Railroad nail. Railroad tie. Railroad tie.
John Henry strength that mother.
Says terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
So the king of terrors, who the king of terrors is the Lord and creator Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's who's gonna be standing nose to nose with Esau. Nose to nose with Esau. You feel what I'm saying? So everything that they setting up right now is going to be a witness against him. Said a stone shall cry out and a beam shall answer him. You see that? See that? So all the memorials and everything that they set up, everything that they set up, is going to be a witness against them.
This park is called Memorial Park.
Right. So this is going to be a witness against them too. That was all the way to 16.
It's verse 15. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
Yeah, so the tree of the wicked shall be cut off, man. He said the roots shall be dried out from beneath, meaning they'll never be able to grow back again. They'll never be able to grow back again. Huh?
Brimstone shall be scattered amongst his habitation.
Burning this place up. Headquarters. Job 27 to 20. Hey, I only got one piece. You got some more food. You got some preachers down here? I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking before I go to my last one. All right. Any more? Okay. All right, let's get it there. Job 27 to 20 all the way to 23.
This is
Nahum. We just brought Nahum out. All right, go ahead.
This is Job 27 and verse 20. Terror take hold on him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night.
Wow, man. We were just reading that at 18. Go ahead.
The east wind carried him away, and he departed. And as a storm hurleth him out of his place, for Yahweh shall cast upon him.
Hey, remember how watching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, every time Phil get mad at Judge, how you throw him out the that's how the Lord gonna toss Esau out of his tabernacle, off his rulership, off his high horse. Go ahead.
For Yahweh shall cast upon him and not spare. He will fain flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him and shall hiss him out of his place.
Right, they were hissing at us first, but it's gonna turn to hiss at Esau, man. See that? Go ahead.
That's it.
That's it, all the way to 23? That was the last verse. All right, so basically, that's the difference between the sincere and the entitled, man. We have a reward meant for us going through the furnace of adversity, being purified to be accepting of that reward, because we cannot accept it without the purification process. So don't think it's strange to do the fiery trials that we go through, but just think of it as a good thing, because the Lord could have left you like in the mindset of like Esau, to be filthy and dirty when he shows up. But he thought enough about us to cleanse us off, all right, to purify us to be ready for when the bridegroom coming, so we can go out there and meet him and wait for him. See that? All right. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, man. All right. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying the servant's purpose for the hope and elect, the ones who truly believe in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Adverse times happen. We're gonna go through these things, but we are a testimony to each other. You know, when we see our brothers and sisters going through the affliction, and we see them smiling at the end. That's more fuel for the fire to boost our faith to go through the same thing and take it cheerfully, like we see other people do. All right. So that's why the Lord doesn't want us to hang our head down. He wants us to hang our head high in any given situation, just like how Job did.
Nice restaurant.
All right. No. All right. With that being said, kingdom coming down, buddy. So we'll give all glory and praise to the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit of truth, the proper true names. Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and our elder apostle as well, our Herawan by Yasharallah down here in the Lions Den camp. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing this truth, the sincerity and truth, and peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
We were like,
Fuck you, buddy. That restaurant is awesome. Don't talk about Mickey D's, man.